Alright, welcome back to Steel Dragon VW. Today, I'm going to take the 10s off of my motor. Again, this is the 1972 Type 1 VW Beetle. 1600 dual port. Pretty stock. What I'm going to do, take the fan shroud off. All the cooling tins down here on both sides. In order to do that, we have to take carburetor off, of course the coil, fuel filter, take the alternator belt off, disconnect the alternator, and all the little screws, and that's about it. All there is to taking it off. Have to take the lid off, the bonnet lid. So, that is not really that big a deal. While I'm here, I'm going to also fix a couple of oil leaks. I have one on my fuel pump, and I have one underneath my oil filter. So we're going to take care of that. And that is about it. These are 10mm bolts. Some people may just choose to pull the whole motor out, but my driveway is on a big hill, and that's not easy to do when it's on the size hill that I'm on. There's always one that doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Seem to be a little stripped in there. Those are out. Unplug your license plate light. These brackets also have to come loose so it can be turned. Alright, now all that's left is the gotta have a smaller screwdriver. Alright, I got the two screws on the side loose. I have to take alternator belt off. Easiest way to do this, put your socket on there, put a screwdriver on the belt, and then start to turn and pry down. Up. Try again. Everything's loose now. Pull this up. Pull that off. That's the guide tube for your throttle cable. Now, I have the oil cooler in the back on the doghouse, so it's a little bit harder to pull up. That's all there is to that part. Now, for the 10s on the side, there's only a couple of screws to loosen up.
$99 each. Choose any size, twin, full, queen, or king. Pay one low price, just $149 each piece.
$149 for a pillow top. Nobody can top that.
Even Steven Posturepedic firms are just $299 each piece for any size. That's up to a $200 savings.
No wonder Mattress Firm guarantees the lowest prices. Well, that's great.
And you don't even need to bring money because we're offering no interest financing for 3 full years.
That's 0% interest until 2014.
So come in today and get any size, twin, full, queen, or king for one low price when you buy the set.
Nobody sells for less. Nobody.
The any size, one low price sale only at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy. Honey, what are you doing?
I'm signing myself to the biggest EnergySaver.com conference.
But dear, I've already signed up for it.
Wow, have you seen all these cool free smartphone apps?
And great energy saving tips to help us save electricity and clean this summer. I know.
Just got all these prizes.
What
What should we do with a Chevy Bolt?
don't you mean that I can win any Chevy Bolt? Hey, I signed us up. I know that's right.
The biggest EnergySaver.com contest by Encore.
The Summer Home Organization event is going on now at the Home Depot with low prices on the things you need to contain the clutter. Like clear 56-quart coats at a new lower price of just $5.
Alright, we're also
They're big enough to stow just about anything.
going to have to take the,
See what you stole when it's
um,
time to find it again. An organized home begins with a trip to the Home Depot and 56-quart coats for just
the exhaust
$5.70.
manifolds off here
That's the power of the Home Depot.
in order to get the tins off that cover your jugs.
773 to Fox, Central Texas weather.
No big surprises in the weather forecast. Look for another hot one.
Alright, I got everything off. This tin right here, I'm not going to be able to get off because I don't have a pulley puller, and there's a screw behind it that I can't get to. So that one I'll have to paint another day. Everything else got off. The manifold, there's 2 nuts that go on here, 2 bolts that go on there, and then 1 right here, and then the same on the other side. So we got all that off. There's those 2 pieces there, my intake, my other tin, and there's another one out there. I have to wash them off real good, scrub them, then sand them. Okay, I just took off the fuel pump because it's leaking around this gasket. There's a thick gasket right here, and then a gasket that goes on top, and there's supposed to be a gasket on the bottom, which for some reason this doesn't have, and that's why it's leaking. So that is what I'm going to fix. We're just going to put some gasket seal there and fix that leak right up.